Good morning all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, December 18th. We are looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And again, we said last night, be a big difference, stark contrast between the SPY and ES today because the SPY is XDividend. So you can trade, I said last night, it's a chance for a dividend gap. Well, right now, there's still 75 minutes to go prior to the opening, but we are trading below yesterday's low, slightly below the price probe that we held from the 16th. But again, that's because of the dividend, which is about, I think it was $1.30 something. So if you were to add that back in, we'd basically be back up around where we settled. But again, we have to trade what it's showing us in front. Okay, I can't just add the dividend back in. Russell went out with a price probe. Right now, there's their overnight all-time high. Looking to open possibly right around it. Triple Qs, another all-time high in the overnight, as you can see. When they took out A's high, they're trading right around M's high from yesterday as they again continue to make new highs. So ES, again, will probably be open. Right now it's probably around where it settled last night. SPY, because of the dividends down here. Let's go over destinations and a game plan. Remember, stark contrast today between the two. Don't forget also, today's the last day for any funds to get into Tesla, do whatever reweighing they have to do to get their allotted percentage in Tesla in the S&P 500. Now, if we have a dividend gap, the first destination to the upside will be 371.05, which is yesterday's low. Then we were 10 wide. Now that was going to be a downside gap, but obviously it will be an upside gap if we open below it. That's 371.72 from yesterday. Then we have the all-time high of 372.46 and our overnight all-time high, which is 372.50. For the downside, if we do not gap lower, it will be yesterday's low of 371.05. Then we see if the price probe holds. From the 16th, that was L's high of 370.96. Then we were 10 wide at 369.89 from the 16th. Overnight low right now down here, 369.55. Daily low of 368.87. And then single prints, 368.59 get filled at 54 from the 15th. So what is the game plan? Well, because, for lack of a better word, the picture is being distorted because of the dividend. I'm not going to be screaming, hey, gap rules apply, because the only reason we have the gap is the dividend. However, if we open and we can't fill that gap, I will take a put play. Because regardless of the dividend, right now we have a gap and we have lower value to start because of the dividend. But we still have to trade what the profile is going to show us. So if we open and cannot fill the gap, I'll look to take a put play. I'll be out if it gets accepted. The next level I'd look at is yesterday's value low and M period. We know how M period trades. If you can't get accepted into M's range, well, then you might trade at the lower end of yesterday or back below it. If you get acceptance into it, you should certainly trade at the POC and then see if we go towards the high of the day. So those are put plays initially. Call play, if we're to open, take out the price probe, possibly drive down, see if we get this wide POC, then we see what happens. If B period starts one time framing up, then I would think the odds of the dividend gap getting filled would be good, and then I'd look for a call play. So even though it is a dividend gap, it's hard to say I want to look for a call play just yet. Now, we still have 75 minutes. We might open inside yesterday's range. If we open inside yesterday's range, you can take a call play and be out below E's low. Now, you would be buying with lower value to start, but that is a play you can take. Remember, if we open below yesterday's low, we stop the one-time framing up, which has been going on for 4 days. I understand it's because of the dividend, but that doesn't matter. So it would put us firmly in balance if that's the case. These are all very early plays in the SPY because of the dividend. come join us at camelbacktrading.org, and you're going to get what's going on as the market unfolds. And then on the chart, I'll just show you the daily for now, and then we'll recap everything at 4 p.m. So, one time frame enough for 4 days. We might lose that because of the dividend. The key, though, dividend or no dividend, if the buyers are still around, they want to stay above at some point by the end of today, above this 12-day balance. If you take out yesterday's low but close above this whole balance, I'll still call it balance, but at least it would only be a 2-day balance rather than getting sucked into a 13-day balance. So I think it's pretty critical for the bulls to close above 371.05 at some point today. We're trading at 370.76. It should be an interesting day. It's quadruple expiration with all the options, the Tesla factor, and then again on Monday when Tesla is part of the S&P 500. Could be interesting. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.